Welcome back to the Fasting Pharmacist Weight Loss Journey. I am here today with my friend Joan, and we are going to talk today about one of the loves of her life, her dogs, and how it's made an impact on her life and her health, mental health, and well-being. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So tell us about your dog history. When did you get your dogs? How long have you had dogs?
Well, I've had poodles almost all my life. My
Mhm.
mother and father always had poodles, but
Mhm.
this one is 10 years old, and his name is Wile E. Coyote, and I have another one that's totally blind, and his name is Frankster the Prankster,
Aw.
and he's going to be 15 in June.
Okay.
So,
So your parents had poodles, and now you have poodles, and
Right.
you have a miniature, and this is a regular size? What kind of poodle is this?
well, this would be a toy, and
Okay.
Frankster would be a toy too, but he's a little bit smaller than this one.
Now, for people thinking about getting a dog, are poodles a good dog to have?
Yes, because they don't shed.
Oh.
And
Now what about grooming? Do you have to have them groomed?
every month, I get him groomed every
Okay.
month. I mean, I guess you can wait longer to have him groomed, but
Okay.
he has an appointment every month.
So let's talk pros and cons of having a dog. Let's start with the pros of having a dog for you.
Well, dogs are wonderful companions, and well, my dogs sleep with me, and they enjoy being with me,
Mm-hmm.
and I think about them all the time, and I walk them a lot. They go for long walks every day, even in the winter.
Oh, wow.
But they're confining, because if you're going on a vacation, you have to have somebody to watch them, or you
Right.
have to take them with you. And also, my one dog's blind, and he's on lots of medicine, and this
Mhm.
dog has thyroid problems. It's because he's 10, and the one that's almost 15 has a lot of health problems. So
Okay.
it becomes expensive, but it's not too much so, because they're part of your life. They're your family.
And as you know, I am a pharmacist and I work in a drugstore, and we do sell a lot of prescriptions for dogs. Insulin, there's diabetic dogs, there's the syringes, there's flea and tick control medicine, so dogs can be very expensive. So somebody out there considering a dog needs to think about the cost,
Yes.
the veterinarian bills, especially if you have a dog with a chronic illness like you do.
Yes, and they both have to take lots of medicines every day.
And if you're going away, you need a sitter, basically.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the other dog has to have 4 drops every day in his eyes, so
Okay.
that's time consuming. But the little dog loves to have the drops, because he knows that he doesn't feel well if he doesn't have them.
Did you get your dogs from a dog pound or a rescue, or how did you get these dogs?
I bought them from a breeder.
Okay.
And we knew that she was a good breeder because she had grandchildren, and neither one of the dogs have ever tried to bite us or take, if we're, have food in our hands, they don't try to take it.
Now, some people are afraid of little dogs being yappers. Is that true? Is yours a yapper?
No, I would say not. We have a neighbor dog. They have 2 dogs, and they yap at my dogs when they go up the driveway. But
Mhm.
my dogs are pretty quiet.
So, I'm on my weight loss journey, and we talk a lot about emotional needs and emotions and stress and depression. What role could a dog have in somebody's life who's maybe turning to food or emotional eating? What could a dog maybe do for their life so they could kind of get rid of the emotional eating and do something with a dog, or have a dog help fill a void that, like, what can you say about that? Say I'm considering getting a dog. How would that be for my health, mental sanity and health and
Well,
emotions?
to me, it would be good because, like I said, it makes me active.
Mm-hmm.
The one dog has to go out 4 or 5 times, sometimes even in the middle of the night,
Mm-hmm.
2 times, and that makes me get up and take them out, and because they're a responsibility just like a child. And but it's not a burden, not if you love your dog.
Yeah, and they love you just as
Yes.
much, if not more.
For sure, for sure.
So do you agree with the phrase, dogs are better than people?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
most cases, I'll have to say, in most cases.
So if someone's out there considering getting a dog, what would be your advice about how do they choose what kind of dog?
I don't know, read up on all the different breeds
Okay.
on the internet, and because there are dogs that are one-man dogs, And I walk every day at least 7 miles a day, and there's lots of dogs on the trail. And you know, they're so big. Some of them are so big, and some of them are very. They don't like to be away from their owners, and they'll growl at you. So you've got to be careful when picking a breed.
Okay. So what have I not asked you during this interview that you can think of, or what things would you like to add about dogs?
I think the most important thing is picking a very good veterinarian.
Okay.
And my veterinarian has seen my dogs even up till 10 or 11 o'clock at night if I've had a problem.
Wow.
And I put all my faith in her. And it's important to have a good veterinarian that you can go to day or night.
All right. Well, thank you for spending time with me, and thank you for having your dog. This is just a wonderful little doggy, and I'm
Thank
really
you.
happy for you. I think you're really blessed to have this dog.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're going to wrap things up right now. Thanks everybody for tuning in and spending time with me and my friend Joan, who's so special to me. And for those of you considering getting a dog, think about your physical well-being with all the walking and activities. She's taking this dog for 7 miles a day, which is incredible. And you're 69 years old,
Yes.
which you look 39, by the way.
Oh.
But think about the pros and cons and how it could affect your physical health and your mental health and well-being by having a dog. Take care, everyone. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you get alerts if you like this content. Click the thumbs up and you'll be getting more content just like this.